Hey guys, what's up again? It's your girl Vero G signing in right now with you guys live. We're being seen here on Facebook, also on YouTube, and I believe on Twitch. So again, welcome to the show. We have a great show for you guys today. We have lovely guests, an artist by the name of LBEEZE. Hope I said it right, LBEEZE, and he'll be here in a few minutes on the show as we speak. So before we do so, you know how we do the show here, guys. You guys can like, share, comment. You know how we do here. If you're on Facebook, you know, you can share it. If you're on YouTube, you could subscribe and also, send a comment or also share as possible. And I believe on Twitch, you just could comment. I think there's a chat there as well on the platform on that as we speak. So with that said, let's get right into the show. Hope you guys can hear me. Usually I have the things out today. I want to make sure a little more quiet in the background, as they say, right? Yes, you guys already know. So I'm going to make sure I'm doing a double check on my phone. Make sure you guys can hear me because I don't have an audio issue. That's all we need. Lord, not today. Before we get our guests on here, hold on. Let me do a quick playback. Hold on a second. Good. All right, so we're good to go. Okay, good. So with that in mind, guys, also, if you're watching us on Facebook, you can share it to groups, share on other pages if you're allowed to do so, because I know kind of Facebook's kind of funny with that sometimes. So you guys already know. So with that man said, there you guys see that's the QR code there on the screen. Definitely, you know, if you want to contribute any way possible for the show. Oh, so sorry. Forgive me. 1,000 things here. You guys could definitely support. So if you guys like to, on the screen there, any contribution that could be added to this show. Also want to say I'm gonna get a few more features here on the show. If you guys seen, I made an official new update flyer for the show, new look, kind of new vibe to it. Also, we're getting more appliances and stuff here on the show. I got my little light thing, my little like, what do you call it, like thing. So I'm trying to hook that up and then soon get my little mic. So I'm slowly getting things back into nature, but just for now, we'll be using what I have at the moment. So with that in mind, you'll see more new updates and I'll send it done. So stay tuned for that. So you guys already know. Also, guys, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is @officialVeroG. If you have me there, that's cool. And also with that said, I have another IG page I just made, which I'm about to make that official announcement in a few minutes on here. So with that said, let's take this down and we're going to go right into announcements on the show. So let's get into announcements. Let me get my friend Bob on the screen and we'll be right back.
Here, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it is part of the announcement segment. So definitely come check out updates and much more.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Much love, much love. So as you guys know, just want to give y'all the first dib because we've already been sharing it to people privately, but officially it's already out. My second day, well, I have co-directed other projects alongside with the Gone Too Soon a short documentary we did with Gemini Stacks as well. I done other co-directing, but this is my second director debut, as they call it, if that's what it's called. Short film I did. It's called Our Love Story, and it is now out now. I'm trying to get it on other platforms, but for now, for the time being, it's only seen on YouTube at the moment. So if you're interested to check it out, I have the trailer. I'll play that in a few minutes, but it's called Our Love Story. It's a very basically a true story. I can't get much into detail about it because it's very personal deal to me. But it's basically two lost souls, as they call it, right? Two lost souls that pretty much kind of went their separate ways. And eventually, sometimes that person, or what you want to call it, right, is that that feeling of the reconnection and that chemistry is still, all those years is still kind of there. So it's like the what if situation, but I wanted to make it such a way of artistically looking at it differently. So I definitely narrated the show, short film. It just got out today, but I didn't do it last week or so. But with that said, yes, it's a beautiful kind of view of that aspect. And it's out now on YouTube, so you guys definitely go check that out. And I'm so excited for you guys to see it. With that said, I'm going to also play that in a few minutes on here on the show. Just a trailer, but the whole video is out now on my YouTube channel. If you subscribe, you can do so. It's on the Vero G Spotlight TV network. And you can see past episodes here on the show as well as you speak. So, again, directed by me, narrated by me, edited, produced it, all that by me. And just love filmmaking. That's one of my big things, pet peeves I love to do inside. So this is something more to come. I have more projects I'm working on by next year. So stay tuned for that. Or end up by this year. Whatever. So, all right. So with that said, let me go put this up so you guys can see that. I'm gonna play the trailer for you in a few seconds. And oh, that's enough. So you're getting the first dibs. It's already on YouTube, but with that said, you guys already know. So with that in mind, let's play the trailer for you guys on here. And yeah, I think it's here. I'm pretty sure. No, that's not the one. All right, guys. So here's the trailer for Our Love Story. It's already out now. The full short film is like more than 10 minutes. More than 10 minutes. So check it out. But here's the trailer for it as well. Hope you enjoy. A tearjerker. I just wanted to let y'all know it is a tearjerker. It's not like any other short film. It's something very personal there, and I felt like it was need to be. I was prolonging. I remember the flyer when I'm talking to you guys. Also, that's the cover of the movie poster of which this person actually customizes. It's called Our Love Story, is based on a true story, directed by me, edited by me, narrated by me. You have to see it. It's no more than 10 minutes, and it's a tearjerker. When I edited it together, I had to like sit back and watch, and I was like unfolding a beautiful kind of like story, and I was like, wow, this. I hope a lot of people could resonate. As you guys know, everybody out there has their soulmate, their soul tie. I think just somebody that was meant for them, as they call it, right? So with that in mind, listen, it's out now on YouTube for now. It's available. Go support it. Go check it out. You know, you can comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff and done. So this is my project, baby. Besides the first one I did, as you guys know, it was, I forgot the name of it. It was when COVID. Remember a couple of years ago when COVID had happened, and there was a lot of things happening at that time. So yeah, that was my first one. The other one I was going too soon. That was kind of like a cool directing I did with that docu film. But I guess again, check out those movies out now. It's called Our Love Story. It's really, really well put together, and I'm just really proud of the work I put into these projects. And I hope you guys like it. Just share it, you know, put it out there, spread a word. If you like it, just share it. Why not, right? So you guys already know. Yeah. So with that in mind, other announcements we have on the show here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm so excited. Like this is something in the long waiting. I was trying to do this for a long time. Too much to say before I got cut off with that. And yeah, this is just something everybody has a reason, a purpose in this world. I think besides music, besides community work I do, I think filmmaking is really my biggest thing. I really want to keep pursuing winning in due time. So you guys already know with that in mind. So with that in mind, next on announcements on here. So as you guys know quickly, early voting has officially started yesterday on Saturday, October, I think 25th. Yes, 25th. All right. So with that in mind, if you guys want to go support, if you are only, it has to be only in the district here, District 2. Unfortunately, it's not like if you're in the Bronx or Brooklyn, you can't really vote. I mean, for this gentleman because he's only in this district. But if you are in this district, District 2, if you look it up, go Google it. That's like the Lower East Side, East Village kind of area, you could say. You definitely will vote for him. Again, he's Jason Rillo, and you know he could be the next city council here. We don't know. But it's up to you guys to make the votes happen. So again, early voting was just as yesterday, and it is until November 2nd, and then November 4th is election day. So with that in mind, guys, definitely, you know, if you want to spread the word, tell people to go vote for him. Hey, listen, he's an option, right? In the sense that, you know, if you're tired of seeing the same regular regular politics that saying the same shit, don't do no actions, and just look out for themselves. He's somebody of an option that could really put the work in and help you, anybody out there that needs. So I'm not forcing nobody to vote for him, but I'm saying it's an option. So you make that call. And then the day when you go to the ballot, and we'll make that happen. Like I said, I went yesterday. I definitely made my votes and said and done. So you already know how we're doing the show. Yes, yes, and yes. Again, support, support, support. If you could do so, truly appreciate that and all that said and done. So you guys already know. All right, so with that in mind, let's get into the next one. Announcements, guys. Like I said, we're updating soon the website. It is www.WhosNextNYCRadio.com. But again, you see we have two different ones. It's the same one pretty much. So it's www.WhosNextNYCRadio.com. Also, which is coincide with the same, pretty much the same website, WhosNextNYC.com. So again, you can check out all types of stuff. We've been doing music of indie music. We play all that said and done. Also, just a little side note. Yesterday I was unfortunate to make it to PA due to time restraints and then with anything else. But with that said, I want to take this down. So with that said, I was nominated for 2 categories. Now I have to wait till tomorrow to get the confirmation because I saw one category. I'm like, So I'm waiting for the next category to see if I won or not. But I'll update you guys if anything by this week or so when I get they're gonna put the replay up on their site. So as soon as they put it up, I think this week, I'll update you guys on that if I won or not. So I'll keep you guys posted on that as we speak. For that's on and off as well. So with that in mind, I don't know why did I just freeze or something? I just realized something. I don't know. Did I freeze? Let me go check on Facebook now. Now we're gonna. Oh my god. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. All right. So let me see if I want to make sure because it's like I'm frozen or something. All right, I'm not frozen, right? Okay. Okay, we're good because it's weird. I'm on the video send. You guys can see me. It's like this. Weird. But I'm not frozen. Okay, good. We're good. So with that, let's continue on the show. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Not today, right? Alrighty then. So with that in mind, I think we're done with announcements for now. But again, like I said again one more time, check out the new short film I did. It's called Our Love Story, and it's based on a true story. Again, go check it out. It's on YouTube, and definitely share, comment, or like what they call it on that world and that city. Then also subscribe back. So appreciate that as well if you guys can. What that's in. So you guys already know. So with that in mind, I think we're done with announcements right now. So while we're waiting for our guests to be on here, we are going to you know how we should do breaking news and all that. So with that in mind, let's get into breaking news, shall we? So let's get right into it. So with that in mind, we're going to go into breaking news segment. You know how we do each every week in the show. We update you guys with a lot of crazy things happening worldwide, also internationally. We talk about things that are happening, crazy shit, sad things, unfortunately, and then things that are out of nature with that said and done. So you guys already know. All right. So with that in mind, let's get it right into breaking news, everybody, and let's take it away. All right, guys. So breaking news, let's see what the first story we got here of the situation at hand. So let's talk about the first one. Again, we talk about a lot of crazy things here in the show, so it is what it is. All right, so let's get right to it, guys, shall we? All right, so you guys see here, there's 2 gentlemen here on the screen. So let me update you the story going on, right? All right, let's go. All right, so apparently states here 4 masked and armed suspect carjacked a 34-year-old man for his Rolls-Royce Ghost in Astoria on the morning of Friday, October 24th of 2025. The victim was not physically harmed, but the suspect stole his watch, cell phones, a licensed firearm, jacket, and the keys to his, oh Lord, 4,900. Wait, let me retract the numbers. Hold on. $491,000 car. Damn, why do you have a car like that out there? Listen, anyway. So these are details for you guys, right? Apparently, it states here it happened around 5:20 a.m. The victim pulled near over 31st Street and 35th Avenue to close the trunk, or his trunk. The suspect driving a gray Dodge Durango reportedly followed the victim. When the victim stopped, three masked men got out of the Durango and approached him while a fourth suspect remained in the SUV. The men displayed a firearm and forced the victim to hand over his valuables and the keys to his car. The two suspects fled in the Rolls Royce. You see those two gentlemen there that's on the screen. And the other two escaped in the Durango. The victim, who was a licensed gun owner, told police he had a pistol but chose not to engage in a gunfight with the armed robbers. Now, it states here in police investigation, the suspects, the NYPD has released surveillance images of two of the four suspects. You guys see them on the screen. As of Saturday of October 25th, no arrests have been made and the investigation is ongoing. Authorities are asking for the public's help in identifying the suspects. This is very interesting, guys. I know, guys, again, I forgot to put the chat on. My Lord, forgive me. Usually I have the chat open. Again, now, guys, officially the chat is open. So if you have anything you want to add on the show, any comments or that said and done, you're more than welcome to do so on the show. Let me continue on. So it states here, the incident occurred days after a similar carjacking. Anyway, of a Mercedes Maybach in Brooklyn, but police have not confirmed if the two are connected. That is crazy, people. Oh, Lord. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Listen, we live in an interesting world as it is. And, yeah, I hope they find these people who unfortunately this situation at hand. Thank God the victim is not hurt or injured. But at this time, yeah, we need to make sure safety is really big in New York City and worldwide in general. And I think we really need to make this an initial plan. Whoever becomes mayor of next year, right, takes the initiative to really take public safety a really big, how you call it, you know, I'm going right with this. Like, really take the initiative to really take this as the first priority. That's what I'm trying to say here. So, yeah, you already know. So let's get into the next one on breaking news, everybody. So, as you see here on the screen, this is, of course, the Bronx. I recognize this building, right? The Bronx has its no unique features in its buildings. That's it. All right, so let's get to the story, shall we? On October 22nd of 2025, a 28-year-old Bronx man, Joshua Burnside, allegedly stabbed his wife and his 12-year-old stepdaughter inside their apartment during a domestic dispute. Burnside was arrested and faces charges including assault, criminal possession of a weapon, and endangering the welfare of a child. The innocent, that's unfortunate with that situation. Just saying. The incident occurred around 11:15 p.m. at a residence on East 173rd Street in Crotona Park East. Police said the altercation started with a heated argument between Burnside and his 31-year-old wife. When his wife attempted to defend herself with a knife, Burnside reportedly took the weapon and stabbed her in the abdomen. Oh my God! And slashed her face. She was able to escape the apartment and get help from a neighbor. Burnside then allegedly turned on his stepdaughter, stabbing her multiple times, including in the head. The New York Post reported that the girl was also found with a tool driven in her nose. Oh my God. While the Daily News mentioned a screw being hammered into her skull. Two other children, age of 2 and 5 years old, were also in the apartment but were not physically harmed. As of October 24th, the wife was in stable condition with minor injuries. The 12-year-old girl was in critical condition and underwent surgery. Burnside was arrested at the scene without incident. My God, this is horrible, guys. My God. Also states here he is charged with assault, criminal possession of a weapon, and endangering the welfare of a child. He was also sent to a hospital for a psychiatric evaluation. This is wild, everybody. Listen. Mental health is a riot. Oh, not riot. Let me get this word correct for me. Mental health is a very dire situation and is a crisis as we speak. And we need to get more people involved and professionals in this case and matter. We have limited mental health professionals, and because of this situation, again, with public safety and also with these cases, I think it's really crucial. We need to hire more professional mental health professionals and have more clinics and have more resources for people who may need the help that they need with that situation at hand. All right, so let's get to the next breaking news story here on the show. All right, so you guys know, listen, I don't want to talk much about the mayor race, which happened before, and show here political stuff. But with that in mind, just want to touch base on this whole situation between I always fuck his name. I think it's Ram Madami, if I said correctly. And the gentleman on the other side of the screen, you see him there. Apparently, he is the House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, and apparently he is actually endorsing him. So let's talk about that. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries endorsed Zoran Madami, the Democratic nominee, just one day before early voting began on October 25th of 2025. What's wrong with me today? What's wrong with today? All right, this came after months of Jeffries, a leading House Democrat from Brooklyn, delaying his endorsement, likely due to principal disagreement with the Democratic Socialist Progressive agenda. Despite these differences, Jeffries stated that he was endorsing Madami to respect the primary results and unite the party against a threat from Republicans. It states here former Mayor Eric Adams endorsed it. Andrew Cuomo on as of yesterday as well. Actually, no, on October 23rd of 2025. After dropping his own re-election bid in September, Adams and Cuomo, a former New York governor, are longtime rivals, but put aside their differences to campaign together. In an appearance alongside Cuomo, Adams criticized Madami as a snake oil salesman. Damn. And a king of the gentrification. How do you say it? Gentrification? Anyway, so it states here Madami's primary victory. In June 2025, Madami scored a major upset by defeating Andrew Cuomo in the Democratic Party. Madami, a state assemblyman and Democratic Socialist, focused his campaign on the cost of living with proposals such as a rent freeze, free buses, and universal childcare. Cuomo's independent run. Despite his primary loss, Cuomo chose to continue his campaign for mayor as an independent candidate. He has since escalated warnings that a Madami victory will lead to mayhem in the city. According to an AARP and Gotham polling and analytics poll from late October 2025, Madami is holding a comfortable lead with 43.2% of the vote. Cuomo is in the second place with 28.9%, and Republican candidate Curtis Silva is at 19.4%. So this is actually since yesterday, I believe the numbers got heard. I believe I was looking at the statistics, and they're stating that apparently yesterday was the highest gross numbers of the voting, as you guys know, for this race of this election. So we'll see. Alrighty then. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that was it. Yeah, pretty much that was it for that story. So interesting. I don't know how you guys feel about that. So far, Madami is in the lead for the Democratic nominee for the mayor running race, as they call it. But yeah, interesting. I don't know, everybody. It's just an interesting situation. And with that said, let's get back in the show, shall we? All right, guys. So with that in mind, that was it for breaking news. Let's get into celebrity news. Like I said, we always update you guys with all the exclusive stuff. Also, I do want to mention, I didn't get his picture, but I'll briefly talk about it here on the show so you guys can see my face. So with that in mind, I do want to add here the fact that, okay, so you guys already know, everybody's talking about food stamps, right? Or SNAP, what do you want to call it? To update you guys on that, apparently, a lot of people are going to be affected by it as of November 1st of this year, 2025. Now, it does coincide with the government shutdown still happening, right, between the Republicans and the Democrats. As you guys know, one side is trying to, as you call, I don't know particularly the details, but I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, one side is trying to make an agreement with the other side of the party to make a mutual agreement, as they call it. Basically the funding, where is the funding going to, the illegal immigrants, why are they getting all these resources when, it's a whole bunch of back and forth shit going on. So it is what it is. But with that in mind, with the food stamps or SNAP, as they call it, right? Supplemental, oh God, how would I not know this? Just look it up, SNAP. A lot of things going on my mind right now. So yeah, anyway, so that's really for people who are, low income or are not meeting the criteria, to get additional help for food for the month, and that's said and done. So with that in mind, a lot of people have been stirring the pot. Talking about it is officially official that as of November 1st of this year, it is in full effect. As you guys know, let's go back of June of this year, I think it was 2025, they talked about the big, beautiful bill. Now, what that included, a lot of people saying when Trump was running for presidency, I think last year, so they say that it was a mishap. It wasn't really true about the big, beautiful bill. Well, it was misled. And with that in mind, what that means particularly is the fact that the big, beautiful bill does exist, and he actually put the law into effect with the big, beautiful bill with it, because it coincides is that he's trying to get the money that is spending on certain programs, such as Social Security, I believe it's SNAP, and other additional resources for people who are in need. Apparently, he's cutting out those programs because he's saying that money is being used for the wrong things, and that will help out the economy, forgive me, of things that could be getting used for other things. So with that in mind, I know I've been watching a lot of people that have been talking about it. How they doing this during the time where Thanksgiving is coming up, which you guys know, for November, and the holidays, Christmas, and all said and done, which I strongly am agreeable with that, because in fact a lot of families out there are struggling. There are people that maybe rely too much on it and do need to, okay, I work on that, that's fine. But majority of times people who are maybe on it because they are lack of additional resources, and that's what they could rely on at the moment. There are a lot of people who are disabled. There's a lot of people who are elderly. There's a lot of people who are unable to maintain a 9 to 5 because whatever circumstances. And the food stamps, I call it food stamps, but they call, or also known as SNAP, is very beneficial for them because that helps them for the month or whatever to stretch what they can to eat for their families. I personally am neutral in this party in this situation, but I firsthand personally feel what the government is doing alongside with our leader position right now, it's kind of not right, because a lot of people will be suffering with this. And now they're telling people basically who are relying just on SNAP to continue getting your SNAP benefits, right? You have to work up to 30 years, not 30 years, but I got 30 hours through all the years, 2 years out, up to 20 to 30 hours just to get your food. So basically, you're working for free, basically, just to get your benefits. Again, chat is open right now. If you have anything to say about this, you're more than welcome to do so. Again, I don't agree fully about our president talking about this, of like how it's affecting a lot of families, because a lot of people do rely on this because it's something that is helping them while they manage to pay bills. Like, rent is expensive in New York City, okay? Cost of living, don't get me started. The train fares will be costing around $3 now soon, but by next year or something like that. I mean, come on. And then now, the rents are ridiculously high. Even to get a studio bedroom, not even the 1 bedroom, a studio, I think you're lucky if you get it under $1,000. If now these days, a 1 bedroom apartment, depending what location where you're at, it ranges from $1,500 and up. I mean, come on now. Even though the jobs, some job markets, some have run up their prices a little bit for the employment, the positions, we want to call it, but I think for the most part, the pay rate, I would say, it's not enough matching with the rents and people daily life. And then I know people personally that have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to pay bills and then just to get by. So this is really uncalled for. And I think with the SNAP benefits, people need to get at least something to get by and to eat, because how are you going to have families are starving or have to, and what if they're working and then they have to do another job just to get a few dollars just to get by for their families? I mean, again, chat's open. If you want to have anything to say about this, please do so, because this is a tough situation, tough subject, and I think this is the wrong time, if anything, dark before the holidays comes in. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. I just want to add that here in the breaking news segment, because I forgot to put a picture up, but wanted to update you guys on that as well. So, with that in mind, yes, officially the SNAP is going to be changing as of November 1st. You should be soon getting something from the letter in the mail if you haven't got so, or they should be calling you to let you know when you have to make an appointment or have an appointment to go in and see if you could be exempt, depending on what the exemption is, or you have to be, unfortunately, have to work just to get your SNAP. It's unfortunate, but hopefully we'll see how this all turns out in due time. I don't know. I'm not God, so I'm just here to send a message to you guys, as they say. You know what I mean? All right, well then, man, let's change up the mood a little bit. Going to now celebrity news. I always call celebrity gossip, but celebrity news for me anyway. But you already know. So with that in mind, let's get into celebrity news, everybody. Let's go.
Audio Jungle.
See, I keep forgetting that I'm off mic. I like the beat. I'm about to say, like, what is she talking about? Yeah, there. All right, let's get into celebrity news. This is getting interesting by the minute. Let's get into this interesting, messy, toxic relationship with these people. All right, guys, you guys see the screen. Let me tell my as well because they did just a mess. I'm done. Anyway, so apparently it states here, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly have reportedly reconciled months after their breakup. Mm-hmm. Right, you're right. You know, after their turbulent breakup and the birth of their daughter, Saga Blade, the couple reportedly broke up in the late night 2024. Weeks have announcing they were expecting a baby together. However, the pair has grown closer since their daughter was born in March of 2025. It states here the detail of their reconciliation. A fluid relationship, states here. A source told US Weekly that while they are basically back together, they have not put an official label on their relationship to avoid extra stress. According to the source, for people, the couple is putting their baby first, and the new family dynamic has brought them closer. Machine Gun Kelly, born Collinson Baker, reportedly spends most nights at Fox home and with their daughter. Sources indicate that Kelly has stepped up and is amazing with the baby, a quality that Fox appreciates. In August of 2025, Kelly publicly accredited Fox for doing most of the work is raising their daughter. That's so cute. The couple's on-again, off-again relationship has been well documented since they met in 2020. Reports claim that their 2024 split was caused by trust issues, but Insider noted at the time that reconciliation was likely. Their daughter, Saga Blade, is fourth. Fox, all right, if you guys know a bit backstory about Megan Fox, this is her fourth baby, first together with Machine Gun Kelly. Now, prior to that, she has like I think 3 kids with Brian. What's his name? Brian Green, I think. If you guys don't know him, he was a former actor from the famous 90s show 90210, I believe, and he's done other TV sitcoms or shows, we're going to call it at that time prior to that. So just give you a backstory in that situation. All right, so back to here. Yeah, I think that was pretty much for that story. Interesting. Yeah, that was it for that story. So how you guys feel about that? I mean, they had a very up and down, I'll just call it toxic relationship to start with. Because there was also rumors stating that, he was cheating on her and it was a lot of back stuff. We don't know personally, but I'm just saying from other resources and or we want to call it. It's just, I don't know. I just wish them both the best. And their endeavors that they get back together and they raise family together. That's great. I think they need that, have a strong foundation, and to set an example for their daughter as well, and also her kids and his stepkids, as they call it. So you already know. And they have a blended family too. So he has also prior with her a side that I think he has like a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old daughter. I'm not sure. I think she's around teens, I think. And that was from his first relationship many years ago. So yeah, that's crazy. Mm-mm. All right, next on celebrity news. So you guys see that's the infamous, beautiful, well-known actress, artist Nelly Furtado. Now you guys know the song she did, very well-known, "Fly Like a Bird." I mean, her album many years ago. I forget the name of the album, but anyway, I remember her for that one song. That was like a big hit in the early 2000s, I think, it came out. And at the time, she was working with Timbaland, and I think Timbaland was actually co-signing her at the time. And with his label, I forgot. It's been so many years I heard about her. But yeah, she one time worked, of course, with him and also with Justin Timberlake, and just a list of other people she worked with in the past as well. So let's get about her. So it states here, Nelly Furtado has announced she is taking an indefinite break from performing live to focus on other creative and personal endeavors. The singer shared the news on Instagram on October 24th of 2025. In a post marking the 25th anniversary of her debut album, Whoa Nelly, um, Furtado emphasized that her love for writing music remains and that she would identify as a songwriter forever, indicating that she is not leaving the music entirely. She stated that the time away from performing is to explore passions that would better suit this next phase of her life. Her break follows a successful career comeback where her music is reemerged with a new generation of fans on social media platforms with like TikTok. In her post, she expressed her deep appreciation for her fans and collaborators, reflecting on the years of fun, community, and wonder throughout her career. Furtado has been open about the body image pressures she has faced online. If you guys notice, listen, I'm about body positivity, okay? We known her many years. She was a bit slender, and then she came back recently. I think was it this year or last year. She was a bit more, on the heavier side. But I think personally, it's not about the outside; it's about the inside, right? And unfortunately, in this society we live in, we are perceived to see a certain image and accept that. Now, again, being as a BBW to call it, big beautiful woman, um, is unfortunately how in our society we still be discriminated because of our size, and we have to live to the standards, as they call it, right? So it's unfortunate, but with her, I applaud her. Also, Lizzo, by the way, before she did her weight loss journey, she still is fabulous, by the way. She looks good. But back to Nelly Furtado. She states here, Furtado has been open about the body image pressures she has faced online. Her hiatus comes after she received a wave of criticism following her appearance at various festivals in 2025. In her post, she also took a moment to address those issues and promote body neutrality. Listen, kudos to you, girl. Listen, yes, 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 yes. Listen, I give it to her because being in this industry myself as an independent artist, for my years I've been in it, it is a struggle, and I have seen myself being personally discriminated numerous times. Once as a somewhat of an artist, someone because they want to have an image of you. Let me just take this out quickly. They want to have an image of you a certain look, a certain way. You have to meet the eyes of your fans a certain way and have a certain look to maintain it. But for the most part, I think, if you love yourself, that's what matters. And then also in the modeling scene, I also took a long break from it because first, I wasn't really getting paid being a model. And, I was already surpassed my excel into the modeling world. I already did Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week many times. I'm a published a model. I'm not bragging here. I'm just throwing in the work I put behind it. A lot of times, you may lucky if you get some photos of yourself. Sometimes you have to fight, literally fight to get what you deserve, right? And being long hours at behind the scenes waiting to even be on the runway, and then sometimes they don't feed you. It's a lot I've been through personally with the modeling career and modeling stuff. So I have not stopped going to be into that world, but I just took a hiatus myself because I felt personally the fact that it's a toughy one. I don't want to go into the details about it, but I just have to add my input on that, my own experience. So, I am bashing the modeling world. I love them. I love the designers I have worked with. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to the opportunities I've gotten, to the promoters, and that's and done. But I think if you're already well established and you put the years into becoming now a professional model, let's keep it what it is, you have the entitlement now to get paid for it. Just saying. All right, let's get back into some news, shall we? All right, so next one here on, hope I get it right. Is this the right picture? Hold on. Yes. Okay. So apparently, guys, that's Kim K, by the way, or Kim Kardashian, as we know her by. Let's get into her story, right? Shall we? So apparently, here you guys see here, on October 2025, episode of the Graham Norton Show, which I love the show, by the way. It's really interesting. They have a lot of interesting guests on there and all that stuff. He's a really cool host, by the way. Kim Kardashian said she was qualified to be a lawyer as she waited for her California bar exam results and that she plans to pursue a full-time legal career in about a decade. The results for the exam, which she took in July 2025, are scheduled to release for release in November of 2025. Now, just a side note before we continue on the notes, I have to add, she failed, I think, like once or twice the bar exam, and she was going back to study again. And, like, she's been doing this for a couple of years now to finally get her bar, her license. What do you want to call it? As the attorney's what you call it. So, yeah, but I think she officially did. I think she did win. High court. I think she finally got she passed it or something. I believe so. So Stacey Kardashian's journey to becoming a lawyer in California has been a multi-year effort via the state law's office study program. An alternative to traditional law school, waiting for her results. Now, apparently states here, Kardashian told Norton that she is 100% confident, okay? She passed the California bar exam and would be qualified in 2 weeks. However, sources close to Kardashian told TMZ that she has not seen the results and was simply manifesting it. Success during her appearance. The California State Bar will release the results on November 7th of 2025. It states here she told Norton that her long-term goal is to transition away from her public persona to become a trial lawyer. Quote unquote, maybe in 10 years, I think I'll give up being a Kim K and be a trial lawyer. Quote unquote, that's what she said. It states here in 2021, after 3 previous attempts, I told you guys already about that. She passed the first year law student examination. Damn. Yeah, this is a long process. Also known as the baby bar. This is a requirement for apprenticeship, logging and for than 5,000 hours of study. Damn. Jesus. All right. Inspired by her father, Kardashian is following in the footsteps of her late father. You guys know him, right? Come on now. He was O.J. Simpson's attorney. Come on. We all know him because of that. Robert Kardashian, a defense attorney who was notably part of the O.J. Simpson legal team. How you guys feel about that situation about Kim K? I don't know. It's kind of eerie. I would try to put my straight face about this because it's hilarious, but that was weird. Anyway, but I think for the most part, hey, girl, if you could do it, if you put the years and money and time in it, go ahead, be an attorney. But remember, you can't do 2 roles now. You can't be an attorney at daytime and still do your late nights, club hopping, and I mean that's a whole lot. And you got to be a mom to your 4 kids or something like that. Yeah, God bless you, mama. God bless you. All right, so that was it for celebrity news right now on the show here. You guys like it? You guys could share on Facebook, also on YouTube, and also on Twitch. I don't like doing Twitch, but I know we chat over there. But again, if you'd like to support the show, you guys already know where to find me. All that's said and done. We're just waiting for our guest. Hopefully, she'll be on here today. With that in mind, we're going to take a little break. But before we do that, guys, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is @official Vero G. Also, check out my self-album, which is out now. It's called My Anxiety. It's on all platforms. I'll be officially putting it out on social media platforms. My Instagram is being a bitch right now, so gotta work around that. But with that in mind, it's already out. Check it out. It's on all digital platforms as we speak. Also, last but not least, last week's submission for the November issue. Now, I had to be back to back with the October one as well because a lot of things been happening, but I didn't forget. I will be putting that sometime soon. But with that in mind, November issue is with this week. Submission is deadline now this week. So remember, I'm extending the deadline. No more than Tuesday. If people can't catch up, then I'm sorry. It's what it is. So also, guys, we have openings for this coming month in November. If you'd like to be a guest on here, you know where to find me on my Facebook if you have me there. Also on my Instagram, you can find me there as well. On DM, whatever you want to call it. You're more than welcome to contact me as we speak for that, as we, take it out. So then let's take a quick music break here on the show. If you like what you hear, if you like, the show itself, definitely comment, share. I just have a few minutes going on said that, so definitely support the show with that in mind. And I appreciate, all your comments, your feedback, or what do you want to kind of call it here on the show, right? So you guys already know. So with that in mind, we're going to take a quick break on the show here. And we'll hopefully get our guests on here in a few minutes. So we're just going to get that situated. God willing. So with that in mind, we're going to take a quick music break here. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. Well, that's said and done. So we're going to play a few tunes for you guys on here. And then that's pretty much it. So with that said, we'll be right back. And stick around. We ain't finished yet. We'll be right back.
It was your smile that left my soul caressed. You freed me from a world so complex. For once I can remove the mask. It was so hard, but you made it such an easy task. My surrender leaves behind the past, which was lucid like glass, evaporating the shallow life in the brisk. The past appears like it never exists. It feels like heaven each day I awake. You are within each breath that I take. I would exist in a world so untrue outside of you. In your presence, I consume a foreign air, and I thought the afterlife was supposed to take me there. I find refuge when I'm in your embrace. Forever keep me hidden in this heavenly place. Girl, without you, life has no meaning. You changed my life for the best. I love you.
This anxiety makes me feel alone. No one here is me, just here on my own, screaming out for help. Reach for your hand, get me out this mess and leave this to rest. Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the time. Anxiety,
a dream. Send a chick OT to bust some checks and then collect.
Better come back, bitch.
I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. Cut them up with second orders, special orders for the gang. Touch the road, yeah, we get them pros busting AC. In and out in the truck, all black, tinted up, moving tactic with a bad bitch. And Dior, little clutch, hold the grip just in case. Turn the digital to cash, play Monopoly with chips. Money order transaction for the Instagram or the Telegram. We was running up the bets. AP, you get approved. CD, you see the green. Run it up, let's touch the road. Only stop to get the gas. No brakes, we moving fast. V8, this not a 6. M badges on the V's. AMG, we riding clean. With the foreigns through the 9. Link up with my nigga G. You talking shit, we talking cream. Flexing, let's make it a scene. Big CB from the creeps. Clap it up, we out of town. Getting money, touchdown. Gotta run it and she bad. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me.
I'm the reason why these little niggas ran it up. I'm the reason why your main bitch bad as fuck. I ain't stingy with the work, give it all out. Trap while the bank open and we ball out. I could get it through the fence at a top dollar. Me and Chief link up for a white collar. I'm the reason why they started putting chips in them. In and out, state to state, I'm a top scholar. See, at first we was playing with the little toy. Time change, had to go and get a bigger boy. Nowadays, you just gotta know the method. Don't be shy, if you need it, you could check us. VPNs by the load, do your homework. Anytime you level up, that's a growth spurt. Started with $1 and a dream. The work going clear, you just gotta know the scheme. I don't fuck with young hoes, she off Molly and the bean. I just check the glass, man, I got Scotties for the team. Bank close at 5, probably gon' pop. I just called my lil man, he just waiting on the drop. EBT came through, I'm just waiting on the op. I've been hustling for years, got the game from my pops. If you need a runner, let me know. The face card good, I'm just waiting on the pro for sure.
I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. Come and get me, come and get me.
Guys, all right, guys, welcome back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. So hope you guys enjoy those tunes. Big shout out to artists we play right now. Big shout out to Jay Rice, as we know him by. We play this joint. Maybe sure I get the name correctly. It's called It Was By You. Definitely go support him. Long time friend here on the show as well. So definitely check him out. All that's said and done. Of course, you heard my song, My Anxiety is out. No, I started a little tired. My Anxiety, the album is out now. All platforms. You heard the single here as well. So a big shout out to also artists we had here a couple of years, weeks ago. I'm done. I think his name is Big John. I hope I got it correctly. That's the song he did, Cream by G Lloyd. I hope I said it correctly. There you guys see in the show that we just played a few minutes ago on the show as we speak. So, with that in mind, we have an amazing guest on here. He's really, really dope. I got a chance to see I actually heard some of his music. We're gonna play that tonight as well on here. And what I like about his music before we get on here, it's kind of different. It's very diverse. And what I like about it, it's a mix of like different types of sounds. So for the most part, it's mostly like country, of course, like hip hop, R&B. It's different types of flavors, and I love it. It's something different. And being an artist, you have to always kind of tap into different types of sounds. And with that, all that's in it. So with that, furthermore, let's get him on here to show. I hope I say his name correctly. Forgive me if I don't get it right. Just correct me. He also an artist, also known by LBEEZE. Hope I said it right. If not, please correct me on here. So furthermore, let's get him on the show. Ooh, let me get him on. Welcome. How are you?
Yo, what's good, Vero G? What's poppin'?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming on the show. Appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate for you having me, man. Word up.
You're very welcome. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm
Awesome.
ready.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, awesome. So before anything, did I pronounce the name correct? Because I don't want to say.
Yeah. No. You're fine. You're fine. It
Okay,
can go LBEEZE or LBEEZE, either or. Either or.
got
That's
you.
cool.
Okay, so I was
hmm
like trying to be like, okay, I don't want to say it the wrong way.
Nah, you good. You good. You good.
Okay, good, good. That's good. Okay. So with that in mind, tell the viewers watching and out there, Ron, a bit about who you are as LBs.
All right, cool. I'm a songwriter. I write, like you said earlier, a vast diverse of music. I could write for any genre, country, rap, R&B, gospel, dance hall, what have you. And I just really want to be able to get my music to the masses, man, and show my creativity, my versatility. As I've said many, many times before, not to get too redundant, I'm hardworking, always on time, can co-write, you know what I mean? I can make something out of nothing, man, and just really ready to make it happen.
I love that. No, and that's great because, like I said, I was just saying a few minutes ago, we got you on the show. Like, it's good to be so diverse when it comes to music,
Right.
country. I mean, you want to kind of like put the word out there as an artist, like, yo, I could work with anybody. It doesn't matter,
Right.
What types of sounds. With that country, I'll tap into that. They got country or rock, and it's always it's good because, like I said, you also expand your brand, as they call it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah. No doubt.
You already know. Definitely. So let's say I always tell people, what are like your top 3 or 5 musical influences in your life that molded you, also
Whoa.
inspires you? Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. Number one is definitely Michael Jackson. Shout out my mom's, rest in peace. Had all his albums, used to want to be like him, sing like him, or what have you. Second one is Music Soul Child. I love Music Soul Child, man. Yeah. When I first heard the album, I Just Want to Sing, I was instantly hooked. Instantaneously. The group Jagged Edge. Got a little bass in my voice or what have you. And when I hit like 10 years old, it just got heavy. So I couldn't sing pop records and stuff like that. They were the voices I heard. It like, yo, they sound like me, or I sound like them rather. And I would just emulate it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool though. Yeah.
Let's see. We got 3. You said 5. 4. James Fauntleroy. That dude is on a whole nother stratosphere. God don't make many like him. Huge fan of him, man. I want to say 5. Who would 5 be? Oh man, who would 5 be? Probably Charlie Wilson. Let's say Charlie Wilson would be 5. Yeah. Uncle Charlie. He's one of the illest to ever do it. Yeah.
That's what's up. I like that. I mean, like, big shout out to him and also the Isley Brothers. I mean, come on, like.
Gotta have the Isley Brothers.
That's untouchable with that.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a definite. So with that in mind, no problem. So with that in mind, tell us now what projects you got going on this year.
Right now, man, I just record anything that I'm feeling. I write every bit of 3 to 5 demos a day. And I just upload them, man. Put fine touches on them. I'll have artists that will want me to write for them. I'd put it on SoundCloud, or I do raw demos. Just basically whatever somebody would want of me. But all of it is original. All of it I write. All of it I pen. The vocalizing, the harmonies, the melody structure, that's all me. But I'm not against co-writing. If somebody wants to help on a project or they need my help on a project, absolutely. Wherever I can be useful in creating a very, very good song. But yeah, I'm just ready, man. I'm ready.
That's what's up. I mean, are you willing to like work on some, like let's say a single or like
absolutely
just like an EP? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So isn't the works, or you're just getting things in order with that?
Yeah. Right now, the demos that I got, very country sounding demos or what have you. For a guy named A For You, really, really dope, and my man Felipe. I wrote the demos, but they sing them. And, they're getting really, really good buzz and, just trying to secure me a publishing deal, man. So got a little paper for one setup, but I'm ready to hit the majors. I'm ready to hit the big time majors. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know. Listen, kudos, man.
I
Keep
appreciate that,
pushing.
man.
You're very
Absolutely,
welcome.
absolutely.
Not a problem. Now, I had to ask you that as well. As being a songwriter, what is the difficulties? As you know, you're writing something depending on the concept and how, what is like your safe place, as they call it, when you do songwriting, and what's the problems that sometimes comes when you do that?
For me, it's more so that I don't have one way to write. I have multiple ways to write. I can write just by thinking. I just jot down my ideas. Sometimes I can hear a beat and I can hear a track, and the track will have a song for me. Like, yo, this track, these melodies, these strings, these guitars, these hi-hats, they give me something to write about. You know what I mean? Or I can go off a concept or an idea. Oh, yo, LBEEZE, we want something. We want a club hit, or I want to take the girl out to eat, or I want a smash record, like whatever, right, whatever they want. You know what I mean? Like, I've had so many ideas. Sometimes for me, I can hear something. I'll hear a cool phrase and be like, yo, there's a record in that. I want to write on that. I want to touch bases on that. You know what I mean? So it's just a multitude of ways, man. Multitude of ways.
I love that.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool. Like I said, I personally understand sometimes. For me personally, like, I have some brain farts, as they call it. You have like, damn, what can I do? Like,
got a point there, yeah.
Right, and you're like, okay, let me set the paper down, pen or whatever you do. I'm gonna go take a break, and then come back and maybe you'll retract.
Right.
Yeah. So it depends.
It depends. It really does. You're right on that. It depends.
Definitely. No, you're right. You're right. So my question to you now, I have to ask also, how did you get the name LBEEZE? LBEEZE. How?
It's just really my initials. I've been going by LB since I was 13, man, and I'm 36 now. So it just never left. And a good friend of mine, Roxwell, another singer, songwriter, producer, he's a triple threat. The guy can do everything. And he was just like, yo, LBEEZE. And it stuck. And I was like, yo, I like it. You know what I mean? So I just kept with it. And it's either, LB, LBEEZE, LBEEZE, either or. I'm not all the same guy.
Okay, no, I love that.
I just work with it, man. I work with it.
That's pretty cool because everybody has a different kind of story. So I was like,
right.
I heard you. I was like, I gotta ask, what's the combination there? But I love that.
Oh no, you good.
Okay, cool, awesome. So prior to that, you said you're working on just keep putting out demos. See.
Yes.
Somehow, a label would, put you on and sign you as we speak.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No problem. Now, what other projects you got going up besides music? Is there something besides that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm actually a model as well.
Yes.
I got a little size to me, you know what I'm saying? I work out a lot. But doing the modeling thing, songwriting, that's really it, man. That's the two biggest things that I am pursuing heavy. Who knows when this money start coming in full time, like heavy, I might branch off and do other things, have multiple sources of income. But as of right now, my bread and butter is singing. And I songwriting rather. And songwriting I love to do because it's not a job. And I always tell people, find something that you love to do. That way it doesn't bog down in repetition. I don't dread waking up writing a record. You know what I'm saying? I don't dread harmonizing and trying to put the right fit on the line to make it sound dope. I don't dread trying to cut more demos or cutting or telling myself, yo, let me write another one. Or I got a track. Let me write 3 versions of a song to one track. It's all fun to me. It keeps the juices going and I'm having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main focus for me, man. I love it. Yeah. Okay,
cool. Now, also, if you have the opportunity, right, to work with any mainstream artist as a collaboration, who would that be and why?
Whoa, you caught me lacking right there. You caught me lacking heavy. Oh man. Let's see, a mainstream artist. Okay, I got you. From the R&B tip, Lucky Day. Coco Jones, she's dope. She's dope. She got a voice on her. Let's see. From a rap perspective, probably Glorilla. She's mad nice. I would want to write something for her, or do a collaboration. Lotto's nice. I'd probably do something with her as well.
She's
Yeah,
amazing. I mean,
yeah. She got balls, man. But yeah, just to see the different styles, different aspects of stuff, and more so have the creativity on full display. You know what I mean? Because I don't shy away from all of it. What you need R&B, you need rap, you need country, you need gospel, you like what you need. I'm a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. So that's me all day. Mm-hmm. Never shy away from a challenge, man.
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. Always. And it's good because when you listen, it's true story, because when you master it, and like it's like, okay, you did the song right now. All right, now I top that. What else can I do that will be the next level, as they call it, right? And
yes, absolutely.
You came from it, yeah, and then also you help others along the way too. So that's kind of also a little side note, little something on the pocket too. So I'm just saying.
No doubt, yeah.
Definitely. I was gonna ask you are you focusing down the line doing like sound engineering or production down the line?
Production, not so much. Like I've dabbled in the engineering or what have you, but that's just really not my thing. I'm pretty sure once I'm able to be solely in the clear when it comes to just music, solely making music, you know what I mean? Because I'm doing it now, but it's not to where I have all the time in the world to tinker. I still got obligations I got to meet. I still got contracts, things of that sort. But it's not 110%. Once it gets to that point, oh yeah, I'll dabble in anything. The more you have in the kit, the better off you could be in the studio, and that's what I want to be able to do. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I do see something down the line you doing dabbing into it eventually, but like I said, you have to have everything out the way. When you get things out in order, as they say, and then
right. Yeah. No doubt.
Okay, cool. I'm just throwing it in there, man. Just put it in your
mind. You good, man. You good 110, girl. You good.
Okay, sounds good. So, oh my god. So my question to you is, word of advice, right? Like, what advice would you give anybody out there that's just kind of tapping into this industry itself, either a songwriter or an artist? What advice?
Okay. The biggest thing is, man, from my personal perspective, this is what I'm just going off my experiences. Never stop writing. You need to be able to have both sides of the spectrums, and this is a roadblock that I had to endure for a long time. Having two different types of demos. You need your industry ready demo, and then you need just your regular voice note demo. Now, the industry ready demo is what's going to get the industry people looking into you. That's going to keep them interested. But now you have some industry people that will hear a voice note and say, yo, that record got potential, or that demo has potential. We just need the right production on it. We need the right artist on it. But not everybody thinks like that. That's a very small portion of people. You know what I mean? So just be able to do both. And if you can't do it yourself, have somebody on your team, have somebody you can hook up, connect, reach out to be able to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm currently told. Got a lot of demos, and I know my demos were dope, but I had to take it to the next level by having the right production, having the right person singing on it. And I'm like, yo, the demo's been dope the whole time. I just needed somebody to polish it up and take it to the next level. And that's where the industry ready comes in. And once you get 3 to 5 solid industry joints, they coming, man. They come knocking, I promise you. Just stay prayed up, stay consistent. I didn't believe me. I've quit every bit about 400 times, man. Like I've quit all the time, man. Because I'm like, it's not moving the way I want it to. I'm on bad ends with my shorty. Like, just things going left and right. It's not adding up. But keep God first, man. And one of my favorite quotes: "For it is not in success where true character is revealed, but in failure." So, right. Anybody can be, happy and stuff when it's up. What's going to happen when it's grind time? What happened when you ain't got it? So I just kept writing and it pops up, man. I promise you. Yeah.
I love that. Listen, and this is just motivation to anyone watching now.
Oh
Later
yeah,
on.
110,
Listen,
110.
you already know, like we have so much experiences in the out, like in the industry and out of the industry, and it's good
Mm-hmm.
to, because other people may be like kind of like facing certain things like you just mentioned, and
Mm-hmm.
knowing they're not alone in it. So like, okay, if this person went through it, then
Yeah.
it could help me kind of in that sense
Oh,
too.
I'm with you. I'll
I
tell
appreciate
any
that.
new artist, I'm with you, man. I've been there. I promise you. I know how it feels. Well, it doesn't sound right, or it needs this, or it needs that, or it's just not there yet. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
but I got to go back to the lab. Let me get
Oh,
busy,
yeah.
man. She don't like this copy. Cool. Let me write me another.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Shout out Teron Thomas from Rock City. He said, I don't want to be right. I want to win. I said,
Ooh,
I felt it. Yeah.
yes,
He said, I don't want to be right. I want to win.
I
Tell
like
me
that.
what's wrong with it. Tell me how I can fix it. Let's make it happen.
Hey, man, you already know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 110, bro. 110.
No, you got in the bag. You got in the bag. So my question to you is now, as you know, in the industry, there's the good side and there's the opposite end of that, right? So
Right.
from your, if you don't have to say too much, you don't have to, but things that you could say overall, right? Have you seen, like, okay, for example, like behind the music, how some artists back then were screwed over by their label, or like a lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned, songwriters, they don't get the correct credit, as they call it, right? Or
Yes.
yeah, so you know firsthand, like a lot of experiences from other prior artists that experienced that, or songwriters. What things that, if you don't want to mention it here, that's fine, but what things that you kind of, or maybe know somebody went through it, or something that could be a red flag of those out there watching now and they're on what?
First and foremost, man, make sure you are looking 110 over your paperwork. I cannot stress that
Yes.
enough. Read if you're not, because if you don't know the legality terms, you have to know those legality terms. If you don't, get somebody who is well versed in doing it. I've just seen from my idols and various stories and media and what have you, people getting messed up on their deals. You know what I mean? It's a very predatory situation. Um, so yes, please make sure you're reading, and if you don't, have someone who is very, very, very well off on reading it for you, man. Everything that you do, you need to be able to make your profit off of it. Absolutely.
I 110 agree with that, because as you see, you just mentioned it, a lot of these like TLC, the list goes on, of all these artists who we thought were like blowing up, were really getting,
Mm-hmm.
we could curse here, by the way, they were getting
Right.
fucked over by their own label, and not even
Absolutely.
knowing it to right until the very end, and then they're like, oh wait a minute, they're taking all my money, and then how am I able to even eat or sleep anywhere? Right. And a
No
lot of
doubt.
times it's a sign. No, you're right. No. And then the thing to sign out to that as well, a lot of times people say, anytime you get a label deal or contract, what you want to call it, make sure you get an entertainment lawyer. That is the most thing. They have their own people to look at it. Don't get your own,
Mm-hmm.
because end of the day, they're looking out for themselves. End of the day, so you have to look out for your own investment in that sense.
Right. Absolutely, man. They're court-appointed lawyers.
Oh yeah, you already know. Yeah,
That's
so
what
like
they
we're gonna either
court-appointed lawyers, man.
yeah, they look out for themselves.
No doubt.
It sucks though, but it's like we have to learn from those experiences, those mistakes, so we not know. Yeah, we ain't coming in like we knew, No.
Nah, you ain't gonna catch me sleeping. My father would always say, "Yo, it's many ways to mess up. You're not gonna catch me messing up the same way. Nah, can't get me like that."
No, you already know. You already know.
No doubt.
Definitely. Now, my question to you as a songwriter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who, if you had the opportunity, mainstream, as you say, who would you love to work for as a songwriter?
Either RCA, Nashville, doing my thing, Nashville with the country music, or I don't know, man. That's a good question. I wish I could just be able to be in a situation to where I don't know if I have to be signed to a label in order to write. I'd rather be signed to a publishing company and then just
Right.
outsource my demos like that. That's what I would rather do. You know, that's my main thing. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you have more freedom in a sense.
Right,
You don't have to
right,
go through
right.
the other third channels, and then you have to wait, and that's another headache.
Outsource, yeah. Oh yeah, I already know. I'd rather just outsource. You know what I'm saying? And when it's LBeeZe, let's work with him, or LBeeZe might have a song for this artist, or he might have a hook. Or, yeah, I'd rather do that than say, yo, you gotta write me this, and it gotta be done at this time, and it has to sound like this, or I gotta do, I don't know, like 60 songs and they gotta get put out by this year. You're like, nah, I don't do all that. Nah, I don't do
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
right. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't do all
my
that.
God. No, you're right about. But my next question to you is this: now, like for example, Kanye West, I love his artistry, I love his kind of mindset. But as you know, that's the next question for you. How do you feel about sampling? Because he got sued by that, right? Many
Mhm.
years before, and a
Right.
lot of people, they were like, "Listen, you can't be like, you got to get a clearance in that." So, how do you
Right.
feel about sampling as a songwriter?
I'm not completely against the idea. You know, I love. For me, it sticks out more from a hip hop perspective. I really like sampling when it comes to the hip hop perspective. R&B can do it too. You know, other genres can do it too. However, I don't want to like the artist really like originality counts more. Now, you know, I come from the mixtape era, so jacking for
Oh
beats,
my
stuff like
God!
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's dope. You know, that's a whole nother side of creativity. But I pride myself in all the demos that I have are original demos. You know, I didn't sample anything. Now, can I go sample something? Yeah. And you know, I could hear a beat, I could hear a track or something. Like, yo, I get on that, I kill it. But as far as my work, you know, if I'm trying to present my work to an artist or a label, what have you, all original. That's just me.
Awesome. No, because I just mentioned Kanye West because he's very well known to do that, and mind you,
Right.
he's already like he makes beats. He does, you know,
Yes.
he's more into that kind of realm. But it's the fact like you see him an example, and you know, was like, and then for example, may he rest in peace. Oh God, from Black Sabbath, the guy who passed away, the gentleman. Is he? What name is? Oh God, the guy who died is England.
Osborne?
No, it's Sharon Osbourne's husband that passed away. Ozzy Osbourne. There we go. I was trying to forget.
Ozzy
Yeah,
Osbourne.
him, I was
Gotcha.
like, I was trying to get the names together. It was him that Black Sabbath. You know, he was at the time with that group at the time, and
Right.
there was a thing that Kanye West used. I think his recent album, and Ozzy was not for it. He was like, "Listen, you can't be doing that." And there was a lot of illegal stuff was happening behind the scenes with that. So
Right.
yeah.
Legalities, man. Legalities. Yeah. Gotta do your homework on
we
stuff
try
like
to
that.
avoid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, yo, avoid that at all costs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, yes. definitely. So you're right now. So my question to you is prior to, like you said, you got a lot of things working on right now behind the scenes. What is your 5-year plan? You know, from now to like next 5 years.
All right, cool. No, that's actually a good question, man.
No problem.
Doing this music, being a songwriter full time. You know what I mean? Getting my name out there, getting a lot of hits, getting a lot of placements. After that, just venturing off into different things. You know what I mean? The modeling, I got that. Maybe I want to do producing more. Maybe I get into movies or acting or voice acting. You know what I mean? But the main thing right now is the music. And with one door open, you know, get other things open. You know, because I'm a talented individual, man, and I love to learn. You know, a man's never too old to learn. So I'm more than willing to do it. You know what I mean? But right now, just want to stick with the music and modeling here and there, but mostly music, mostly songwriting, because it's my first love. You know, I love writing.
I give it to you. I understand. I understand. Trust me. I know.
You're good.
No, but my next question to you just mentioned modeling before, but let's talk more about that a little bit, because I say you have done prior modeling, that sort. So let's talk about that as well. Yeah.
Man, I'm not even gonna hold you, Vero. Like, yo, I did it on accident.
What?
Yeah. So it was on a Facebook ad or what have you, and it was like, yo, we got modeling popping up, and I was like, all right, cool. So I sent 2 photos. I had one photo with my shirt on, another shirt off, another photo with my shirt off. And in like 10 minutes, boom, they hit me up. Hey, we interested. You know, you want to do this? You want to do this? And I was like, all right, cool. So,
Shit, why not, man? Shit.
right, you know what I'm saying? So I just got into it, man. And I mean, it's a cool thing. I see myself doing it full time, like all the time? Probably not, but it keeps me in shape. And you know, if I can make a profit off of it, cool. You know what I mean? And I heard from one of the agents, the lady was like, it's rare that you find 36-year-olds in shape and, you know, handsome and stuff like that. You're labeled sexy, mature. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, I don't know how this works, but, you know, it got a little size to me. So, yo, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, man.
I gotta say, listen, you got it, use it, and flaunt it. I mean, especially if
No
you
doubt.
can make a profit in the modeling world.
Right.
Go ahead, man. Listen.
Yeah,
know?
I do what I can. I do what I can.
Okay, cool. No, have you done like, you know, as they call fashion shows, like photos and that? You know,
Oh no,
you know,
none of that, man. No walkways, no catwalks, none of that. Literally, I had like 5 outfits, you know, that they required.
nice.
It was like, you know, like a casual, then a joint with my shirt off, then what else? We had like different backgrounds and sceneries in various locations. You know, nothing extreme or out there, but it was just cool, you know what I'm saying? And I knocked it out, and it was like, yo, Lance, you know, we look forward to working with you again. And with the modeling world, just like anything else, it opens up more doors. And
Yes.
one of the agents, she was like, she had a model who started out just taking pictures, and then he gradually got parts in movies. You know, he didn't, you know, have any speaking lines, but you know, he stood up like a bouncer, or you know, if he was like a cop or something like that. So it opens doors. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's me. And I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Oh, okay. I was like,
No, you good.
Okay. No, but my question too is that's cool that you said, because it does tap into more opportunities in that sense. And you know, like I said, it's also like I said, you're blending it with the music and then the modeling, and it'd be cool if one day you could do like fusion and add both together. Just saying.
Hey, my man, Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi does it. Pharrell does it.
Yes.
Kanye's into fashion. You know what I'm saying? So fashion modeling. You know, you shop for them on the same aisle. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely possible.
I like
Who
that.
knows? I mean, who knows?
Listen,
I don't
manifestation.
know. Right.
You never know, right? You know. Yes. So my next thing I was gonna ask you was, like I said, you tap into a lot of things now. Are you like considering, you know, like going to state to state doing a tour, or just down the line doing something just locally at the moment?
And I kid you not, Vero. Word is bond, man. I literally just had a guy probably 30 minutes before I got on this call ask me, would you willing to be an artist? Can you write R&B hooks? And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he gave me a flyer where Gunna's going to be performing. And would you consider opening for Gunna? Me personally, right. So this is like a dilemma for me. I don't want to be an artist, truth be told. I don't. Now, naturally, when I was younger, when I was like 19 or 20, of course, you know, I really wanted to be. But as of right now, nah, man. You know, I'm what you call I like to label myself as a functioning introvert. Like I can talk, I can chat, I can chill. As my shorty would say, I could turn the charm on.
Okay.
I could do, yeah, you know, that's no problem. But for the most part, I'm dolo. You know what I'm saying? I write dolo. I work out solo. I don't need to go to a gym or be around people motivation. Nah, I'm self-sufficient myself. Yeah, definitely self-sufficient. But I don't know, man. I thought about it. I was like, yo, I can write a single or two for myself, sing it, see what happens. You know, maybe I might end up blowing up as an artist. Who knows?
Okay.
So
I mean, just a question, because I know you mentioned right now you're not kind of really focusing on it, but if it does possibly happen, would you like to perform, like, you know, just in certain venues if the opportunity appears and you're willing to do it, you know?
sure, I'm not going to be completely against the idea. I just want to know if I do, where would it lead?
Right.
Who knows? Like I said, who knows, man? Like, why not? You know, can I could literally take one of my demos and turn it into a record. You know what I'm saying? Uh, who's to say if they do take off, I could do it. You know, nobody just really approached me about it, but who knows? I
I
don't know,
mean,
man.
no, I would tell you, you know what? No pressure though. But I would just say, you know what?
Mhm.
Just give it a one time try. I would just say that. And I'm speaking from experience because I was always very shy, which is the weirdest thing now. But years ago, I was very shy, and I didn't want to nobody. I was like an artist, but like underground, like really underground. They went to nobody.
Okay.
I was like, I want to move.
Okay.
No, I was true story, but real quick backstory. I was like the type like I want to be an artist, but I don't want to be on. I was just like that, so I could relate so much what you're saying. But it took me to do an open mic one day. I went to open mic thing, and I did a cappella. And people would literally stop, listen, and there's that feedback, that energy you got from stage, from the audience.
Yeah.
The best feeling ever. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, don't knock it. At least do one or two. Just to, get out of the comfort, you say. And then, it's up to you afterwards. If okay. But at least you can say, hey, I did it and it was done in essence. So you're gonna
Hey, real discovery takes risk.
listen,
I feel
that's
that.
what I'm telling you. Like, just give it that one time because you're gonna the way you feel afterwards, like it's like an adrenaline. That's the way I'm saying it. Like you're like, oh shit, now what's the next show? Like,
dope. I like that.
right. So I'm saying, don't knock it. Listen, you still got time. Just do one or two shows. Just get a vibe to it. If you like it, hey, we don't know. So just
All right, I'll hold you to it, Vero.
But let me know. Update me.
Check it out. All right, I will.
Yes.
I will.
Yeah, y'all up. Awesome. Now, we're gonna play in a few minutes. There's two songs that really caught my attention. One was called "Play His Music," and oh, my bad. That was my note. Sorry. We're here with me, and then I'm not giving up. So let's talk about two of those songs. All
right.
Oh no, the first one's here with me, and yeah, I'm sorry.
So here with me. All right, cool. I was just listening to. I was like just throwing a lot of demos out, and I said I like to have versatility within my demos. I don't want any of my songs to favor at all. And I just started thinking about ideas from a female's perspective, well, from a guy's perspective, but the female answering. And as I put in the lyrics, we've been doing this for a while, not sure what to think. Everything is good, it seems. So I'm not sure what to think. No jealousy, no envy, no arguing, all around equality. Call it a sausalese. Don't want to get my hopes up. Gonna ask her this evening. If you coming through, she replies cool with a heart emoji. She pulls up with Zaxby. She sits down. We sit down and eat. Before I fix my mouth to speak, she says calmly, "Why can't you see? I just want you here with me." I was like, yo, I like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, let me put a cool melody to it. And I just flowed with it. No, wait, I'm so sorry, man. I just had a brain fart.
It's okay.
I was literally at work. And I was at Home Depot or what have you.
Okay.
Literally was at work, man. And I was going to Home Depot, and I was like, yo, I got this melody. And that's another thing. I forgot to mention that too. I could just be doing something and a melody will pop up in my head and I rock with it. So all I kept doing, man, I was walking and I was like, I was like, I just want you right here with me. I said, I gotta write something to that.
I'm loving those storyline. Yes, I love it.
I gotta write something to that, man. So got home, got a shower in, and I just went to writing. And I think it was probably like 10 or 11 at night. All in all, you, me, I just want you right here with me. And came out with the record, man. Yeah. So I thought it was loud, man.
I love it. No, I love it because, like I said, sometimes like every song has its own backstory, right? Like,
Right.
how did it come apart? So, point together. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but I like that. Like you said, sometimes it catches you, and you're like,
Yeah.
I gotta write it down now.
Because I'll forget. Yo, I won't forget no. That's one of my glaring weaknesses. I'm trying to work on it, but I can't multitask, man. So the instant I have it, I say, yo, let me go ahead and write it down, or let me record it. That way, I go back into my voice notes and say I'm just cool. And I'm like, yo, let me go ahead and finish writing on whatever I got left over. I'll hear the melody, boom. I'm gonna go ahead and write on that. Yeah.
I love that. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. I get a joy when I hear the stories behind the song. That's why people be like, "Yo, I gotta hear the joint now." But we're gonna play in a few minutes. We're gonna play that.
Okay.
After before that, also the song "I'm Not Giving Up." That's a really inspirational song. But let's talk about that.
Okay, cool. I'm Not Giving Up was, I remember writing it. I was a dishwasher at the time, and I had this instrumental that I ended up copying off YouTube. And it goes back to one of the various ways that I write. I'm just hearing this track, and the track is just telling me, yo, we're going through a rough patch. Things just ain't flowing the way we want them to. But you know what, man? I love you, and you love me. So no matter what, let's go ahead and make it work. That's it. And shout out my man A for You and Felipe. They did a joint venture, and they re-released it for me, and that's the industry standard of it. Oh, he killed it though. He killed it. You know what I mean? Like he took it to a whole nother level. So if you want to, it's on there. It should be updated. It's called "I'm Not Giving Up," demoed by A for You. So check that one out.
You know, the other one. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But it's dope. Like it's mad dope.
No, I heard. I was like, okay, yes, yeah, we're gonna be playing that in a few minutes. But prior to that, is there ideas of any visuals with these songs or
you know, I haven't truly thought about that. Because as I've said, everything that I'm writing is just up for sale. You know, I'm really just trying to sell it. I don't know. You know, that's something I may need to look into. Maybe, you know, put a video with it to not only showcase the song and how far I could go, but maybe even just doing some acapellas. You know, I actually thought about that too. Because I was like, yo, I had a homie telling me like, yo, LBEEZE, man, you dope, but your Instagram kind of dry. Maybe you need to go ahead and do some singing videos, do some YouTubes. And I was like, you know what? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to go ahead and implement that. You know, so I'm game for that, man.
No, but you know what's cool about that? Like also that and TikTok, that's a big one. Like if you're doing it in TikTok too,
yeah,
you get a lot of we get followers, but you get like more what is that called? Engagements. You get more
engagements, well. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean Instagram too, but it has like you go to insights and that's how you see like the numbers, okay, how many people watching it and like the demographics and that crap. But you know, yeah. It's a whole bunch of the analytics and all that crap, yeah. all that good shit as they say, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Definitely. Yeah, but you should. I mean, when I heard you remind me of a Neo. When you remember Neo started years ago in the game.
Yeah.
I just heard a few minutes how you were singing. I'm like, yeah, you remind me of Neo when he started. Remember he had the group back then.
Right.
Before he
did have he was Go-Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm a huge fan of Neo, man. That's my guy. Yeah.
Oh, hey, and he's also a great songwriter as well. So you already know. You know how his whole history, but like, definitely. But like when I heard that, I was like, you definitely got like that Neo soul, kind of like Neo as well, the artist itself. But I was like, yeah, I hear that. So I was like, yeah, pretty cool.
I appreciate that. Man. I appreciate that. Word up.
You're welcome. Like I said, you have it. It's just you just gotta like overcome the shyness. I think it just takes time. You know, because I can relate. So just do one video, you know, preview it, look at it. If you feel like you're ready to put it out, put it out, and then see the feedback.
I will.
Yeah. So I'm giving a little motivation, like a little push. You know,
so if Vero co-signs for it, that means I got to do it. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna steer me wrong. I got it.
No. I got you. I got you. Yes, yes. So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna
Okay.
play the two songs, which is called "Here with Me" and "I'm Not Giving Up."
All
And let
right.
me scroll down real quick. Which, like I said, you of course rent both songs.
Yes.
Original. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna no problem. I'm gonna play right now. So we're gonna take a quick break, guys. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We're your host, Vero G, and our amazing guest for tonight, artist LBEEZE. LBEEZE. I got it right. I'm working on it.
You good. You good.
LBEEZE. God damn it. The R's in there. LBEEZE. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's smooth like a breeze, but it's LBEEZE.
I like that. That's a bar. I'm at the right on it. I like that.
You
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
I just
yeah.
gave it to the gem right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Shh, I'll give you the credit. You can take it.
Cool.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Don't leave yet. We got more questions than that. So, guys, if you'd like to also have any questions, we have the chat open. If you have any questions or anything to our guests, you're more than open to do so on the show as we speak. So, you're in it. We'll be right back, guys. We're being seen as well live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and also on Twitch. So, share, like, all that good stuff. No. We'll be right back. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Silence fills the room, scared of what happens today. So much wants to be said, but we don't know what to say. Eyes welling up with tears, what do we do now? Our love was warm, now it's cold. Together we'll thaw it out. I don't have all of the answers, never claimed to know everything, but I love you and you love me. That'll get us from point A to B. Our home, not an institution. Problems will find a solution. If it's in the past, let's leave it there. I swear we'll make it work. This much I know. We put so much in this just to let it go. Yes, we will fight. Yes, it won't be tough. But for this love, our love, I'm not giving up. 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 Oh, I'm not giving up. Not giving up. I've loved you as long as I can remember. A life without you I can't consider. I'm saying this here and now, true to you like a vow. Hearts and minds are in sync, we're marching for no retreat. Saying this here and now, true to you like a vow. Heart and minds are in sync, we're marching for no retreat. We put too much in this just to let it go. Yes, we will fight. Yes, it won't be tough. But for this love, our love, I'm not giving up. 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 Oh, I'm not giving up. Not giving up. We've been doing this for a while, vibing for a few weeks. Everything is good, it seems, not sure what to think. No jealousy, insecurity, yelling, you're arguing. All around equality, call it a isosceles. Don't wanna get my hopes up, gonna ask this evening. You coming through, she replies cool with a heart emoji. She pulls up with Zaxby's, we sit down and before I fix my mouth to speak, she says calmly, why can't you see? I just want you right here with me. It don't matter when or where, here or there, or time I don't wanna share. When or where, here or there, Our time I don't wanna share. Why can't you see? I just want you right here with me. It don't matter when or where, here or there. Our time I don't wanna share. Here or there, when or where. Our time I don't want another day that can't wait. Almost time for me to escape. Finishing my shift, counting my tips, getting work out of the way. I'm outside a whole vibe, feeling my phone vibrate. I see your name, cheesing the same as I do always. Drop the location, don't keep me waiting, I'm never late. ETA and 10, going in the wind, arriving at a lake. There you are, my queen, so serene, the weather feels great. Beautiful view, just like you, say it for me, babe. Why can't you see? I just want you right here with me. It don't matter when or where, here or there. Our time I don't wanna share. When or where, here or there. Our time I don't wanna share. Why can't you see? I just want you right here with me. It don't matter when or where, here or there. Our time I don't wanna share. Here or there, when or where. Our time I don't wanna share.
Yes. Where did he go? That was awesome. And okay, I hear you, but there you are. I was like, where did he go? He disappeared. Okay, you hear me? Okay, I was gonna make sure. Okay, cool. That was pretty cool. That was again the song "Hear With Me," and I'm Not Giving Up, and that's available. That's for now is on SoundCloud, right? Just not.
It's on SoundCloud.
Okay, so SoundCloud. Okay, so tell people where they could check out the SoundCloud if they want to definitely check that other song. Yeah, other songs there too as well on that.
Yeah, if you can add me, if you could add me on Instagram at LB the singer songwriter. Oh, okay, hold on. Can you guys hear me now? What about now? Anything?
No, I can't. Oh man.
Can you hear me now?
No. Like the audio went off.
Oh man. I have no idea.
Are trying to get
you guys hear me now?
Back out. Yeah. Yeah. All right, trying
to
get out and then come back in. All right, hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh boy, hold on. Man, hold on. Boy, okay, check. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We'll have them in a few minutes. Maybe sometimes. What? What are you talking about? Oh no. Okay, have a good day. Sorry guys, this is actually going on my phone right now. Hopefully we'll get him back on here in a few minutes. Sometimes with technical things, it happens. Unfortunately. So we just try to get him back on the show. And we're just waiting for him to get back on. But again, you can check out the Here I let me make sure I got the right one. Hold on. One second. The song is called Here With Me, and I'm Not Giving Up. That's available on Spotify. Oh, he's back on. Okay, hold on. Let's get on. Hold on. What? Stay right there. Hold on. I got you. Okay. Can you
hear me now?
No.
What is going on? This is bananas.
I don't know what's going on. All right, let me hold on.
I can hear you.
Is it my headphones? Hold on. Wait, hold on. All right, let me turn my headphones. Hold on. Let me disconnect.
I can hear you. I can hear
Okay,
you 110.
it
You
was the
click.
headphones. It was the headphones. My bad. Okay. I'm like, what the
Okay,
fuck is
okay, cool,
going
cool,
on?
cool, cool, cool.
I was like, because sometimes it had,
Okay, cool, cool,
I
cool.
was like, what the fuck is going on? Forgive me. That was my bad.
Oh no, you good, man. You good, man.
No, I was stressed out. Okay, so back to what you were saying before this happened. Yeah, so tell people the SoundCloud where because you have other songs there too. So just tell them where the songs.
Yes, all demos are on my SoundCloud. You can reach me at LB the Single Songwriter on Instagram. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. None of that extra underscore stuff. I don't do all that. LB the Single Songwriter in all lower caps. My threads are on there, and you can actually see me doing just covers of records, covers of demos. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm very accessible. You message me, you text me, I will text back. You want to work, let's work. I got a million ideas. You know, if you want something wrote, if you want, a reference track, whatever the case, you know what I mean? I'm your guy, I'm your man. I can make it happen.
I love that. Well said. Now, prior to that, now usually when we have guests on the show here, right? It's up to them though. If you like to bless us, I could put a little something for the viewers and that, it's up to you. If you want to do that.
Sure. Yeah, I don't get stage fright.
I'm excited.
All right, cool.
Anything if you want to do is up to you. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see. I'll keep it simple. I'll do So Sick by Neo.
Go ahead.
All right. It's ridiculous. It's been months. For some reason, I just can't get over us. And I'm stronger than this. Enough is enough. No more walking around with my head down. I'm so over being blue. Crying over you. 'Cause I'm so sick of love songs. So tired of tears. So done with wishing you were still here. Said I'm so sick of love songs, so sad and slow. Why can't I turn off the radio?
Yeah. Listen, that is, by the way, that one, and I played this song today. It's a reminiscence of something in the past. The one he did, it was about him missing a girl back in the days. You know what I'm talking about.
Is it Do You?
Yes.
Yeah. I fuck with that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
That was, I was just playing it today. It's crazy. Before we started, I was like, I gotta
hear this. So, yeah.
You already know, but listen, you got it. Just try the one time open mic thing, at least just to overcome that,
Okay.
Yeah, and then at least, if you want to do a visual for one of the songs we just mentioned tonight, just see. I mean, at least you said I did it. And I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, cool, Vero. I'm gonna hold you to it, man. Like, yo, I'll drop a record and I'll see what happens. I'll do it.
Okay. Listen, you already know. You already know. So before we go, one more time, shout outs. Anybody want to give out on the show as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out my man Lance Carpenter, guy who really believes in what I'm doing as far as the songwriting in Nashville. Been visiting Nashville a lot this past year. Incredible, man. Guy's just solid. Shout out Alex Crossland. Shout out Ian. Those two guys, very dope individuals. Joined something called the Hitmaker Collective, and they really catapulted me into various spots, various rooms. Like, yo, this guy Lance LBEEZE, he can write. Yo, yes. He's that guy. So, thank you for them. Leanne Phelan, she spearheaded this journey a year ago, you know what I'm saying? And I've been just consistent with it, 110. She believes in the craft. Let's see, man. Trying to see, man. Somebody else, not gonna say a name, you know what I mean?
Anonymous.
Anonymous, I guess. You know what I'm saying? We had with odds ends or what have you, but she's been a huge inspiration, you know what I'm saying, to this journey. And who knows, maybe we'll link back up, we'll get in touch, but she knows this. And I'm trying to think. Trying to think of anybody else, man. My moms. Shout out my moms, man. Yeah, God rest her soul, man. Shout out my moms. Yeah. Mi mami jure corazón. Yeah, heavy with it. My brother, my pops, just anybody who's ever supported anybody who said, yo, this dude got some talent, keep at it, keep going. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm at.
You already know. And also, last we just mentioned already, but also talk about your social media where they can find you.
Yeah, find me at LB the Single Songwriter on Instagram. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. No all caps. It's just in lowercase. LB the Singer Songwriter, all connected. My thread link's on there. My SoundCloud link is on there. Like I said, man, you hit me up. Feel free to. I'm usually on Instagram at least twice a day, so always hit me up. And if I'm not, I'm working. I'm writing more songs. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep this paper flowing in. But yeah, please hit me up. Hit me up. And thank you so much, Vero G, for having me on, man. I can't thank you enough, man.
Anytime. And like when first time you come here, you love it. It's home. You know, so
yes,
you're more
yes.
to come back here. And we got the projects working on here. We'd love to have you back on and talk about
no doubt, no doubt.
Definitely. And again, people, listen, hire him as well if you want him to, you know, songwrite for you or ghostwrite. I think called a ghostwriting, you know, same thing. Mm-hmm. But you know, listen, this opportunity to network, you know, I have this. Let's make it happen, you know. So yes, you already know.
No doubt. I'm here. I'm here.
You already know. And also let me know, update me how the experience, you know, first time, you know, try to perform and, you know, get the butterflies out, as they call it, you know.
I will. Yes. I got you, man.
I'm excited. Yes. And we want to thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show and just giving us your amazing talent, what you bring to the world, and also to never stop giving up on your dream as well. So keep doing that.
I will, Vero G. I'm gonna hold you to it, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Very welcome. Anytime, you already know. Yeah. So we'd love to have you back on. We'll talk afterwards in that, but we'll stay in touch in that. So yeah.
No doubt.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you. You do the same.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye. Awesome. Got you. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay. Got you. All right. Awesome, guys. That was amazing. Big shout out to LBEEZE. Thank you for coming on the show. Amazing artist, songwriter, model as well. He is phenomenal, so definitely go support him. He already mentioned where you guys can follow him. You would like to also hire him for a songwriter. You know, anything you guys want to work on, that definitely contact him as we speak for that as well. So with that in mind, we're going to take another quick break on here. And then we're going to get into the next segment on the show, which is, you know, the Domestic Violence Awareness Month. This past week, I've been talking about a lot of stories about women and men, their testimonies on this matter. So we're going to take a break and we're going to play that in a few minutes. So with that in mind, we're going to take a quick break here on the show. And yeah, we're going to play some more tunes for you guys. And yeah, like I said, we're going to pretty much go back to that and all that said and done. So we'll be right back, guys. We'll be right back. And again, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. And we're being seen, again, we're on YouTube, also on Facebook Live, and also on Twitch. So you're more than welcome to support, share, subscribe. You know how they say here on the social media where they go. It's still kind of new to that. With that in mind, so you already know. So again, we'll be right back, guys. And we got more to come. All that said, and then we'll be right back.
It was your smile that left my soul caressed. You freed me from a world so complex. For once I can remove the mask. It was so hard, but you made it such an easy task. My surrender leaves behind the past, which was lucid like glass, evaporating a shallow life in the brisk. The past appears like it never exists. It feels like heaven each day I awake. You are within each breath that I take. I would exist in a world so untrue outside of you. In your presence, I consume a foreign air. and I thought the afterlife was supposed to take me there. I find refuge when I'm in your embrace. Forever keep me hidden in this heavenly place. Girl, without you, life has no meaning. You changed my life for the best. I love you.
This anxiety makes me feel alone. No one here is me, just here on my own, screaming out for help. Reach for your hand, get me out this mess and leave this to rest. Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the time. Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the time. Sitting here in this dark place, these demons want to play. Facing fear and racing thoughts, these mind games are here to stay. Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the time. Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the Anxiety is killing me inside. My anxiety, feeling trapped all the time.
Cream, dollar and a dream. Send a chick OT to bust some checks and then collect.
Better come back, bitch.
I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. Cut them up with second orders, special orders for the gang. Touch the road, yeah, we get them pros busting AC. In and out in the truck, all black, tinted up, moving tactic with a bad bitch. And Dior, Lil Clutch, hold the grip just in case. Turn the digital to cash, pay Monopoly with chips. Money order transaction for the Instagram or the Telegram. We was running up the bets. AP, you get approved. CED, you see the green. Run it up, let's touch the road. Only stop to get the gas. No brakes, we moving fast. V8, this not a 6. M badges on the V's. AMG, we riding clean. With the foreigns through the 9. Link up with my nigga G. You talking shit, we talking cream. Flexing, let's make it a scene. Big ZB from the creeps. Clap it up, we out of town. Getting money, touchdown. Gotta run it and she back. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always says she's sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. bad bitches in the section, come and get me.
I'm the reason why these little niggas ran it up. I'm the reason why your main bitch bad as fuck. I ain't stingy with the work, give it all out. Trap while the bank open and we ball out. I could get it through the fence at a top dollar. Me and Chief link up for a white collar. I'm the reason why they started putting chips in them. In and out, state to state, I'm a top scholar. See, at first we was playing with the little toy. Time change, had to go and get a bigger boy. Nowadays, you just gotta know the method. Don't be shy, if you need it, you could check us. VPNs by the low, do your homework. Anytime you level up, that's a growth spurt. Started with $1 and a dream. The work gone clear, you just gotta know the scheme. I don't fuck with young hoes, she off Molly and the bean. I just check the glass, man, I got Scotties for the team. Bank close at 5, probably gon' pop. I just called my lil man, he just waiting on the drop. EBT came through, I'm just waiting on the op. I've been hustling for years, got the game from my pops. If you need a runner, let me know. The face card good, I'm just waiting on the pro for sure.
I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always say she sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. I'm the reason why department stores you can't get busy. I'm the reason why in branches y'all ain't getting money. I'm the reason why your bitch always say she sleeping. And all the bad bitches in the section come and get me. Come and get me, come and get me.
All right, guys. Welcome back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. Just to correct that, the last song we played, I thought it was Big John. So sorry, there's another artist we had a while back. This is Big Chief featuring G Lloyd. The song's called Cream. Big shout out to him. So just play that last tune for you guys. Also, we played It Was You by artist Jay Wrights. Also, my song, which you guys already know, is called My Anxiety on the album itself, My Anxiety, and that's my 7th album as well. So definitely go support that, said and done, and all that good stuff. So you already know. So with that in mind, each month we always talk about different things of the show that we, want to discuss. It's always either like mental health, health awareness things. So we always talk about different matters here on the show, and all that said and done. So with that in mind, this month, as you guys know, it is October. It's the end of October actually, and it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, right? So I'm going to change the caption right now for you guys. Give me 1 second. So with that in mind, this is very dear to me. Like I mentioned the past weeks on the show here, being a domestic violence survivor myself, I know firsthand the uphill battle, as they call it, to that situation at hand, right? So furthermore, we have another testimony, and this is, I just want to put a warning sign. I should have put a thing on the screen, but this is kind of graphic. So the viewers not watching later on, just putting I should put next time I'm gonna get a graphic thing so you guys will see. I'm warning you guys in advance. But with this clip, I'm going to show a young lady. This is news coverage as well, news interview coverage, you can call it. And this young lady have encountered the utmost. I seen the footage, and it was just like, wow, she encountered a lot physically in every aspect of this situation. And again, it is graphic. They're going to show photos of her face really bruised up, and so I'm letting you guys know in advance. So if you're squeamish or you feel your stomach can't take it, you can just turn your face the other way, whatever you want to call it. So I respect that. So with that in mind, is a woman who was testifying, or actually testimonial, forgive me, video of her encounter with her abuser and how she survived it. So I don't call her a victim, as I know it's called survivors. This was a survivor story for me. So with that in mind, we're going to play the clip right now for you guys, and I hope this could be anyway an insight or a hope to those who encountered this or are encountering this, a way to get out before it's too late. All right, guys, so I'm going to play the clip for you guys. We'll be right back.
I'm 30. I have 3 little girls. I was with Chase for 6 years on and off, more on than off. He said, I'll make it where you have nowhere to go. And he did. And that's like, everybody wants to say, why didn't you leave? Why couldn't you get out? He made me feel like nobody loved me but him. I remember it all. And I didn't remember it all until I walked in the trailer and seen the blood everywhere. And then it come back to me, every bit of it. He made me sit on the bottom of the steps, right where he was sitting. And I was so scared to death he was gonna kick me in my face. Scared to death. Because that would have really probably knocked me out, which might have been better, but. He made me sit on my hands. And every time I tried to, he would hit me harder. He gets me over into the field, and well, at first I'm walking beside him, and I'm barely walking because I could barely stand up. I was so lightheaded. He's like, you better keep up. You better not fall behind. And I'd fall behind a little bit, and he'd hit me, knock me down. And I knew when I got to the other side of that field what was gonna happen. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm about to die. I'm for real about to die, this is it. And I was coming to terms with it. When I think about it, oh my God, I almost died. And I lived. I don't want anybody else to go through that. That was horrible. I seen a car coming, and I don't know who it was, but I wish to God I could find out and thank them. Because I seen it, and I was like, oh my God, it's the cops. It's the cops, Chase, oh my God. And he fell to the ground face first, laying flat. And I took off running. I ain't never ran so fast in my life. And I don't even know how I did. Because I could barely breathe. I couldn't see. I couldn't even walk straight, but I ran. And I ran literally for my life. And I remember putting my hands on my face. I did like this, and I looked down, and all I seen was blood poured out. You could have took my shirt off and wringed it out in a bucket. It was so covered in blood, and when I did that, I guess from sitting there, my adrenaline had slowed down, and the pain hit me. I felt like somebody had a torch and a hot chisel on my face. I felt like somebody was, it was the most excruciating pain ever in my life that I've ever felt. You can live, you can get away, and there's always somebody that will take you in, that will do for you, that will help you help yourself. Always, there's people out there that care even when you don't know they're there. They're there, I promise. You just reach out. Don't be scared to reach out. There's not just him. A whole world of people out there care. And I didn't love myself 3 weeks ago, and today I wouldn't. I love myself more than anything in this world. And I'm happy every day that I wake up, and I know that I'm loved because I'm supported by so many people that I didn't even know existed. There's people out there that care.
So sorry guys. I really I picked this clip because I hope it impacts somebody. I just want to say that young lady who was just in a video, who told her testimony, thank God she survived and is able to tell her story to you guys here on the show, and also worldwide that's seeing here. It really touched me because a lot of people don't survive this. A lot of people end up becoming a statistic. And even though, you know, she realized after all that she went through, she now finally had to heal to feel that validation, like she had to love herself. And you saw in the video, she mentioned how when you finally get into those situations and you overcome it, and it takes time. Trust me, I know it takes time. I will say more than ever, you're not alone. You know, you are. If nobody tells you this, what I'm going to say in the show here, you are loved, you are cared for, and you are special. Don't let no man, not no woman tear you down any way possible, because you are unique in your own kind. And I think for a lot of times people would take that to their advantage and control and be possessive because they want to have power over you. But when you break those chains and you break those barriers, as they call it, and you wake up from that and you realize, no, this is my life. I'm going to make that control as myself. And you finally get out of a situation like that, you're going to feel so better and you're going to heal. And it takes, I know people personally have gone to take months and years. Me, it's still taking years to overcome half of what I've gone through in the past with domestic violence. So, like I said, I personally know the experience because I lived it. I lived it, but I'm so happy to say I'm here. And if somehow I saved a life tonight or lives from this show tonight with this particular situation, then my job is done. I'm going to put one more time. Actually, before I put this on the screen, I will put up I do have a petition also as well. It's called End Domestic Violence. It's on the site. You can go. It's a free petition. You go there and you can just put your signature, and then you can also share it. I mean, they ask for a contribution if you want to, but it's optional. You don't have to. You could just share it on your social media, like on Facebook or Instagram, whatever you want to call it. So again, the website, it is www.change.org. That is the site itself where you guys go and support my petition, which is called End Domestic Violence. This is the direct link right here as we speak as well. If you want to take time to, I'll do that a few minutes so you guys could look it up or copy it. I don't know how you do it on here, but yeah, definitely go support it. You guys get a chance to, and all that said and done, so you guys already know with that in mind. So, but again, it's End Domestic Violence. One day I should put the screen on. I'm gonna see if I can save it next time, put up page, you guys can see it. But I mean, the end of the month is coming soon, so next month we'll be talking about another cause or another awareness. So we'll see by that time. But if anything, just look it up on the www.change.org website, and there's a lot. I realized I was looking through other ones, and there's other petitions with the same concept, and I'm like, wow, this is really good because we, not only myself, other people need to bring this to the light. A lot of people got to bring this out there to be seen, right? So with that in mind, I think for a lot of times this has been overlooked with this matter, and people like, oh, that I could stress this so much many times, but the law enforcement agencies are the worst. They don't really do a good job. I mean, it has to take somebody to be out to be killed so they could do their job. And this is why I'm fighting. I've been fighting this for years when it comes to advocating for domestic violence and also bringing this to awareness. Not only that, but also have a petition. This has been over 2 years now. This petition's been out. And I really want to take this to the next level. What I mean by that is hopefully get this seen by the White House, and hopefully they actually pass several laws on this. That's why I'm fighting for this petition to be seen. So with that in mind, again, that's the link right there, guys. You see right there. Again, if you want to contact me, where to get the direct link, contact me, and I will gladly send it to you, so you guys, we can make this fight and we can make this finally happen, and to save many lives. Because I personally see the news every day, and it's just sickening. There's always somebody getting killed, somebody getting shot, somebody getting stabbed. It's getting bad, and especially when it comes to domestic violence. A lot of times, unfortunately, it still exists, and there's nothing getting done by it. So, all right, so that is the thing there. The link, I just took it down, as you see in the show. Oh, yes, that's what I want to also put up here. Forgive me, I was something else. Let me put this on the screen so you guys can see that. That is the information for the National Domestic Violence Hotline for the advocates that have advocates available. If you or somebody else may need the information that is there above, I'll leave it here for a few minutes. So you can write this down or whatever you want to copy this information. They are available 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year. The number there is 1-800-799-SAFE. Again, the number is 1-800-799-SAFE. Also, if you have, as it called, deaf, for people who are deaf, hard of hearing or deaf, I'm going to call it, the number for that is 1-800-787-3224. Also, if you don't want to call, there's an option you could text. And that you write the word start to the number 88788. And I just realized there's also a chat, which I just knew, and that is thehotline.org. So I'm going to leave that here for a few minutes so you guys can write that down and, pass it around if you know somebody, that may need the information, right? And that could be informative for them. Then please do so. Write this information down on the screen if you can. So you guys already know. Yeah. But like I said again, petition I have is available now on www.change.org. Again, it's called End Domestic Violence. You'll see there's a picture of a lady with a tear. It's like purplish or something. That's the one that you should see. But last time I put it up on the screen here, but I have to find a picture again to see if I can put it in. Maybe by this Saturday, by this Friday, I can put it up. We'll figure that out. I know, and Halloween, not all days, right? Halloween's a weird one, I say. I used to go out times to the Halloween, park parade a while back, but I just got tired of it because it's like, okay, different year, same shit. So I was like, I go there maybe once every 5 or 10 years now. Because the last time I went there was a couple years ago. It was wild. I saw some wild shit. People on the floor with their titties were out. I was like, damn. I was like, this is an interesting parade. I dressed as like a cop, I think. Yeah. I went all in. I had the hat, the outfit. I think I had the handcuffs or something. I'm not even sure. It's been a while with it. But yeah, that was kind of cool. And I went with a few friends. And it was really cool. It was a nice experience. And that. It was good. It's bringing back some childhood memories, going trick-or-treating and that. But it was like adult version, you could call it. So yeah. But going back to this art. So guys, again, the number here for if you are in a situation of domestic violence or somebody's going through it, that is the National Domestic Violence Hotline number. And there's people available if you want to call anytime. That's what it says here on the screen here. The number again is 1-800-799-SAFE. Again, this is for the deaf. I think the deaf or those who can't hear or something like that. I think I believe that, if I'm not mistaken. The number is 1-800-787-3224. Also, you can text the word START to 88788. And there's also a chat. It's available and it's thehotline.org. Yeah, so like I said, this information is very informative. Who's watching now, watching later, please share this information if you know somebody going through it personally or privately. And that's another word of advice I want to add here on the show before I take this down. A lot of people say, and the young lady said here in the clip, why did you leave him? Why did you leave her? It ain't that easy. People don't understand the psychological effect it takes on a person emotionally, that sense. Physically is one thing, but the scars will always be internally. And a lot of times, people shouldn't judge people under circumstances. If anything, you need somebody who's supportive and will understand your situation and empathize with you. And sympathize with you, sympathize with you. At the same time, help you get out of it the best way you can, safely, of course, in that situation. Now, another movie I would love, I can't play here because of copyright reasons, but I had this movie years ago when it came out at DVD, of course, but now you can watch online streaming. It's called Enough. Ladies and gents, if you haven't had a chance to watch this, please watch it. It's available, I think, in Amazon. I believe it's available on like all the stream places, like YouTube, all the places. Go watch the movie Enough with J-Lo. And I forgot the other actor at the time. I probably have to watch it sometime soon. When I was going through, my story, when I was going through it years ago with my first abuser, that movie really got me out of a situation. And I kept watching it. And I saw how she overcame it. And she had the strength and the courage to fight back the abuser. Now, a lot of people can't do that because, remember, at the time, it's a movie. It's showing that she had the people to support, the money, the way to travel safely, had different disguises, and how she overcame her abuser. Now, I do not agree about killing your abuser. That's not, I don't think, needed. There, unfortunately, the law system, enforcement kind of doesn't really do what they should be doing. They lock them up, but then they come back out, and then what? So But in the movie, it does give her point of view of, and then she had the daughter. So you have to watch the movie. I don't get too much away, but how the dynamic of not only a woman, but a woman with a child, her daughter had been affected by this, and how it really traumatized, and how she overcame it, strength. And when I was personally going through something like this years ago, many years ago, this I would have to watch it week to week to retrain my brain. Like if she overcame, and mind you, this is a character she played, but it doesn't really to a lot of people who went through it, right? And when I watched this movie, the movie again is called Enough. You have to watch it. It really gave me that motivation, that push to finally go and leave. And yeah, I tell you, that movie has a special dear part of my life. And also another movie, a side note, actually, Tyler Perry's movie is called A Diary of a Black African Woman or something like that. I hope I said it right correctly. That movie really, it was like very instrumental. It really helped me retrain myself to like overcome that situation I had. So these are just two movies, just an example of overcoming something like this, of this nature, the situation I had. And yeah, I just hope, if I could save somebody from this particular situation, anybody for that matter, I'm just saying, but in generally, I think if this is a way that somebody could be touched and the information I give could be helpful, then I think my job is done, right? So I just want to say that here on the show. So you already know. So with that in mind, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching the show here. As you know, we do each every week on the show. Now, this Friday that happened, unfortunately, I had to take a day off because the fact, I'll tell you why. I had vein surgery, and let me tell you, that shit hurts. And I barely could have walked, so I couldn't really sit here for hours talking to you guys and be in pain. And I was taking pain medications. I just wouldn't feel right. So I do apologize for that. But God willing, this Friday we'll be having any guests. I'm just working on details with them. We'll work around. You know how we do the show here. So, but anyways, we do have openings. Last but not least, next month, which is at November coming up. If you'd like to be in the show, want to be a guest, depending what you're promoting, if you're an artist, whatever the case may be. Definitely contact me if you'd like to be on here and discuss that on the show as well. Excuse me. I want to thank my amazing guest for tonight, artist LBEEZE. So definitely support him. Check out his amazing music. Check out his what he's doing, and everything else that he mentioned on the show tonight as we speak. So you guys already know. With that in mind, yeah, when I get really tired, I already know that's my cue to get out of here. But before we do, again, one more time, my short film is called Our Love Story, is out now on all digital platforms. So definitely go support that. Actually, not digital / that. YouTube only. It's only on YouTube for now. But anyways, it's definitely available on the YouTube channel on the Vero G Spotlight Network. Again, it's a really beautiful story I was able to put together. I've dying to put this for a while, but I'm honored to finally complete it and get it done and put it out. So with that said, thank you for those who've been commenting on it already, who's been sharing it. We'll be still promoting it heavy on this week in due time, so you guys could definitely check out the trailer and also check out the movie, which is already out. So it's a short film, less than 10 minutes, but I do appreciate those who've been just supportive overall, and that's it. And so you guys already know. Anyway, so other than that, also last but not least, before we get out of here, again, guys, voting has started officially as of yesterday, early voting. So with that in mind, you guys want to support this gentleman here, Jason Murillo, for District 2 only. If you want to support him, you can do so. The ballots, everything's in the ballot, so all you got to do is look him up. He's on the 2 parties and support him for District 2, and voting started yesterday until November 2nd, early voting, and then election day, as you guys know, is November 4th. So, if you want to make a change and have him as a chance, why not? We gave chances to people out there who was, already has a name and they have not done shit for us for how many years, whatever. So it's a time for a change, Always give somebody an underdog a chance, You never know what could come out of it. So, Yeah. So with that in mind, we're out of here, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching each week on the show here. With your girl here, Vero G. I want to thank you all. Have a beautiful week in advance. Of course, be safe out there. The weather's kind of changing, but you guys know with that in mind. But with that said, it's part of season time, right? Hoodie. I like this weather because it's hoodie season. So you get to go out there and be warm and everything. And I do like my, I say called pumpkin spice. That's my shit right there, pumpkin spices. Every time the season comes, pumpkin spice is ready. I'm getting ready for that shit. Yes. All right, guys. With that said, God bless you. Have a great week in advance. And we'll talk then. I'm signing out of here, your girl, Vero G. Have a great night. And please be safe out there with that in mind. All right, we out of here. Until then, take care.
That as a plus size woman, you're doing it, and I'm like, but why can't you do it? And she's like, well, Mom, I'm not pretty enough. And she was very pretty, and I was like, but you are. And she's like,
and we just sit back and vibe to it.
I have this,
and when we was hearing it, like
body and these stretch marks, and I'm like, and
got the amazing Maroon 5.
Someone came up to me on the show and like, I could never do this. I had surgery on my neck and I had a scar, and I'm like, and I said,
you know what I'm saying?
To me, scars show what we survived. They're a badge of honor.
Just came at them and brought a little vibe to it. Honestly.
It's not a flaw.
It just a little turn up because I know my first project
I
came
this, I
more
lived
subtle.
through it, and I'm better for it.
So because it was around February,
that's
around the time you got the love.
What I really predominantly love to share with people, and
this time around,
bring that awareness because I'm I'm plus size. I'm going out there. I'm doing this stuff. All eyes are on me when I'm doing this stuff, and
songs come about.
I still struggle sometimes. I remember going to one New York Fashion Week. I had,
and we was hearing it like
imposter syndrome, and I told this girl who's pretty well known model, and I'm like, I feel like I don't belong because you have all these billboards, and either they would be younger or like